Spoilers for Days of Our Lives for Wednesday, October 8th, reveal a tense, emotional and high-stakes day in Salem, as multiple storylines collide and several characters are forced to make decisions that will have lasting consequences. Xander, Philip and Maggie find themselves in a heated confrontation with Tony DiMera, while Johnny and Chanel turn to Rafe Hernandez for help when their troubles take a serious turn. Meanwhile, Sarah Horton makes an emotional discovery that changes everything for her. Holly puts Ari in an impossible position by making her swear to keep a dangerous secret, and Tate goes on a desperate mission to find Holly before it's too late. The episode begins at the Kiriakis' mansion, where Maggie Horton tries to restore order among the ever-feuding family members. What starts as a calm morning quickly erupts into chaos when Tony DiMera shows up unannounced. Tony's visit isn't a friendly one. He's there to discuss business matters concerning Victor's legacy, Titan Industries, and the DiMera family's interests. However, his tone quickly becomes confrontational, and it's not long before Xander and Philip get involved, turning a business discussion into a full-blown argument. Xander, who has been trying to prove his worth to the family since Victor's passing, accuses Tony of meddling in Titan affairs for DiMera gain. Philip, still wary of Xander's motives, sides with Maggie but can't resist throwing verbal jabs at Xander along the way. Maggie tries to keep the peace, reminding both men that Victor's wish was for the family to work together, not tear each other apart. But Tony, ever calm and composed, drops a few cryptic remarks that suggest he knows more about Titan's current financial troubles than he should. The tension reaches a boiling point when Tony implies that someone from within the Kiriakis family might have been leaking information to the DiMeras. Xander immediately bristles, believing Tony is accusing him, and the confrontation nearly turns physical before Maggie steps in and demands that everyone stop. She reminds them that this feud is exactly what Victor warned about: outsiders exploiting family fractures. By the end of their confrontation, Maggie makes a firm decision to take back control of Titan's operations, setting the stage for a new power struggle that will echo through the coming weeks. Meanwhile, across town, Johnny and Chanel are still reeling from the recent chaos surrounding the blackout, the hospital controversy, and the ongoing investigations that have left their lives under scrutiny. Chanel, already exhausted from dealing with the social worker who questioned her parenting abilities and stability, receives a new setback, a legal issue that could threaten her and Johnny's plans for the future. Desperate for help, Johnny turns to Rafe Hernandez. Rafe, who has always had a soft spot for Chanel and Johnny, agrees to step in. He offers guidance, helping them navigate the situation and possibly intervening on their behalf with the authorities. His involvement might also shed light on the mysterious circumstances surrounding the social worker's complaint, as Rafe begins to suspect that someone, possibly connected to the DiMeras or even Paulina's rivals, set the whole thing up to discredit Chanel. As Rafe investigates, Chanel opens up about her fears, and Johnny promises that he'll do whatever it takes to protect her and their family. Their bond strengthens through the ordeal, showing that despite all the interference from outside forces, their love remains solid. Still, the situation leaves them wary. Someone in Salem clearly wants to see them fall apart. Elsewhere, Sarah Horton's story takes a deeply emotional turn. After weeks of confusion, stress, and buried feelings, Sarah finally comes to a realization about her future, and possibly about her feelings for Xander. The spoilers hint that Sarah's moment of clarity might involve the truth about her child, her career, or even her heart. She's been trying to move forward, to rebuild her life after so much trauma, but something in Wednesday's episode pushes her to confront what she's truly been avoiding, that she still loves Xander even after everything. Whether this realization leads her to forgiveness or another heartbreak remains to be seen, but it marks a major turning point for her character. Meanwhile, the younger generation of Salem finds themselves in their own tangled drama. Holly Jonas, still reeling from her complicated emotions and recent rebellious streak, makes a dangerous decision. She confides in Ari Horton, revealing something shocking, perhaps a secret about where she's been going, who she's been meeting, or what she's planning next. The situation is serious enough that Holly makes Ari swear to secrecy, insisting she can't tell anyone, not even her parents. Ari reluctantly agrees, but it's clear she's uncomfortable, torn between loyalty to her friend and fear of what might happen if the truth comes out. This secret sets up the final storyline of the day: Tate Black's search for Holly. Tate, worried after not hearing from her and sensing something's wrong, sets out to find her. His concern grows as he learns from others that Holly's been acting strange and keeping secrets. Tate's determination to protect her leads him into potentially dangerous territory, as he begins following leads that might connect back to Tesoro, the mysterious figure who's been manipulating several Salem residents from the shadows. By the end of the episode, Tate's search takes a worrying turn when he finds a clue suggesting Holly might be in trouble, possibly lured somewhere under false pretenses or caught up in something she can't control. His frantic search and Ari's growing guilt over keeping Holly's secret build tension toward a dramatic conclusion. The Wednesday, October 8th episode of Days of Our Lives will be packed with emotional confrontations, deep realizations and rising suspense. Maggie will struggle to hold her family together as power battles erupt at Titan. Sarah will face her heart's truth, and Salem's younger generation will be drawn into a web of secrecy and danger. As the episode closes, the stage will be set for major fallout in the coming days, where truth, loyalty and love will be tested in classic Salem fashion.